people talk about high-resolution audio now, but dCS really pioneered high-res, from working telecoms, radar, into professional recording. The company started out as a bunch of really smart engineers and technologists, and it was really about finding applications for that technology and you know, having pioneered what was happening in recording and analog to digital conversion, the natural step was into music in the home.
I've been here 20 years now, almost to the day, in fact, and I suppose my early memory, my first memory, was what a strange, unusual company it was. Because I've been working in audio all my working life, ever since I left university, and I was just really struck how the approach was so completely different to all the other audio companies I'd worked for.
So I've been at dCS for 25 years. I am in charge of the team that designs all the software and the FPGAs and the filtering and the stuff that makes the hardware work.
We make something in the UK and we design it from the ground up. It's a real collaborative effort, you know, without the software, without the hardware, without the technicians to screw the units together, without, you know, the sales and the tech people to go out and help educate people on how to set it up and how to get the best out of it. We wouldn't have a company.
Vivaldi One came about, I think, you know, from a number of different routes, and I think David and the sales and marketing team kind of identified a requirement, and I think Andy and myself kind of had a desire to do something that was all-in-one integrated. And so I thought it'd be nice to have a product which was simple and easy to use, comparatively compact, so did everything that the Vivaldi stack did, but all in one easy-to-use box.
Well, you know, obviously we were trying to do something special for a milestone in the company, and to have it work as well as the 4-box system is really quite difficult. So I always approach things from the how difficult they are kind of point of view, because that's my job. We're not interested in doing things that aren't difficult, I think.
From the moment we announced the launch of the Vivaldi One, I mean, we started off with bringing all our partners, you know, we invited all our partners from all over the world, from Asia, from Europe, our partners from the US, all came over here. We did a distributor conference, and it was all, you know, on the hush, didn't mention anything, so it was a big surprise for everyone.
No doubt it's the best, most innovative and best sounding digital equipment in the world.
We knew that it was really the finest digital available, and I think that dCS is on the cutting edge of that technology in bringing that to the consumer.
We like listen music with dCS. dCS bring us the right frequency for the brains.
In our market, audiophile, they like the live music, so dCS achieved the very natural sound and the very good sound stage.
dCS is one of the leader in the digital audio reproduction. Really, it is. They are making gorgeous product. Looks good, sounds good. It's a step ahead in digital reproduction.
We've been a dCS dealer for I think about 15 years, so it's been a while. It's a very unique and it's a very sophisticated product, and there are people who, customers or music lovers, should I say, really appreciate the sophistications and flexibilities and advancement in engineering and reproduction overall. So definitely it's one of the best out there, if it's not the best.
But dCS is really a unique company, as such that it's probably the only company in the world that marries or combines art of music and engineering.
We have been representing dCS for 15 years now. I have just had a wonderful experience to hear Vivaldi One, and it was one of the greatest experiences I have ever had. It was connected to my soul, really.
And since then, we've literally just been out on the road with it and launching the product all over Asia, you know, in Hong Kong, Korea, to Japan, you just name it. And again, the same in Europe. and it's just been very, very well received.
It really does kind of encapsulate what dCS is all about. Essentially taking the Vivaldi transport, the DAC, the upsampler, bringing it into one chassis.
And one of the very exciting things for customers was, you know, it's the first time ever we offered special finishes. Like, to give you an example, as you can see right at the back there, it's a, you know, gold-plated Vivaldi 1. And that was a huge hit for many of our customers in Asia.
Vivaldi 1 was a massive part of the 30th anniversary year. It was the kind of halo product that we used to launch all the events, and we took it out on the road. But I think for a company it was a kind of celebration of the Vivaldi technology that we'd been developing over the 5 years previous. It was a real challenge. You know, the guys were given the brief that can we engineer everything that's special about Vivaldi into one single player. So it took a lot of hard work on the mechanical design side, on the software and the hardware. So to launch it, we were really excited about it, and luckily it hit at the right time when we were able to take it on the road through that 30th anniversary year. You still get, you know, dCS customers who love what separates and what a Vivaldi stack will bring, but for some people they wanted the easy use and the simplicity of a Vivaldi 1, and the performance of Vivaldi 1 is fantastic. It gets close to Vivaldi separates, so it gave people a choice.
We're really proud of it. It turned out to be a great product. Often when you finish a design, you just know it's a good one, as we say. All the targets we were aiming for, I think, we achieved.
The performance of it was what we were hoping for. We kind of took all the best bits of dCS technology and put them in there.
Every event that I did, well, you know, out in Asia and even in Europe, everyone was unique. Every single one of those was special. And the customers that came in, I mean, a lot of times we did, you know, focused events, you know, special customers specially invited to come in, and every single customer were absolutely blown away. And they loved the whole concept. And they're always excited about, okay, what's coming next? Because they know, because of the flexibility of our products, which not many manufacturers can offer that. Because with digital, it's changing at such a fast pace all the time. And the beauty of our products is because everything can be updated by software, it's always current.
There are plenty of customers who I've spent a great deal of time with, who I've seen go from previous generations of products, so people who had Scarlatti systems, who had Paganini systems, Puccini systems, who now have the latest generation of products. And I still get a kick out of that. We have customers for life.
A couple of events that stood out for me were one in the UK that we hosted for our suppliers, for some of the press we work with, for distributors, for dealers. So kind of real close partners of the company that have worked with us for years and years. And we held that at a really nice place in London called Spiritland. And that was just a night of good music and a lot of fun.
Welcome to the 30th anniversary celebrations for dCS. And today, at this lovely venue here, we're going to talk about the future of music, of sound reproduction. The
other event that stood out for me was travelling out to Tokyo to pick up the Golden Sound Award. And the panel, which is made up of some esteemed reviewers and experts in the Japanese audio field, awarded it to Vivaldi 1. So it was the first time, I think, that a product had won it in two separate years. So for us, Vivaldi 1 was the flagship product of the 30th anniversary. So to win the most prestigious award in audio was a real buzz. So I think everyone felt great about that. So the future, yeah, there's a lot happening. I think Vivaldi 1's continuing to do really, really well, but for the first time in a number of years, we've got, a Vivaldi range. Rossini, we've just introduced an SACD transport. We have an update coming for Rossini DAC and player, which will add the enhanced mapping algorithm that Vivaldi has. And then we're just about to launch Bartok, which will be a streaming DAC or a streaming DAC with a headphone output. So that's the first time in our history that we've developed technology for head-fi users. I think we'll learn a lot, and I think that will help drive where we go for the next 5 to 10 years. So yeah, it's really exciting times.
With Bartok on the headphone space, there aren't actually that many kind of real high-end DAC amplifier things. And so certainly the idea of integrating a headphone amp with the ring DAC technology and with some fancy DSP, that seems like a really cool thing to do. The Bartok platform is immensely flexible and upgradable, and so Bartok as launches will be the best product on the market, but it will get better over time.
It's going to be an incredible product. I've listened to it extensively here. It sounds absolutely fantastic. Two variants. One will be a streaming DAC, and one's going to have the headphone output, which is our first kind of step into that market.
It's a brand new market for us. Very, very exciting times ahead. All our partners worldwide, they're just now saying, where's our product? We just want it. We haven't started shipping it yet, so it'll be going out of the door very, very soon.
At times it can be difficult. We have this long-term vision and a product roadmap, and being at the cutting edge of technology is hard, and sometimes you hit setbacks and you need to change direction. But I think when you hear from customers or people who own dCS and they tell you about just amazing experiences they've had, where maybe they hear something in a recording they'd never heard before, or it made them cry, or it gets the whole family into music, that's the kind of thing that makes it all worthwhile. Yeah, that's what keeps you going when you're in these difficult development periods, or you have supply chain issues. It's known that at the other end someone is blown away by what you do.